Autism Spectrum: Understanding the Different Types and Challenges. Autism Spectrum Disorder, or ASD, is a developmental condition that shapes how individuals perceive the world around them, process information, and interact with others. It's not a single experience or set of behaviors, but a spectrum, meaning it encompasses a wide range of strengths, challenges, and characteristics that vary from person to person. Understanding autism isn't just a matter of awareness, it's about cultivating acceptance and creating a more inclusive society. In this video, we're breaking down the complexities of autism, explaining the different ways it manifests, and looking at both the challenges autistic individuals face and the strengths they bring to the world. Together, let's explore what autism is, the diversity within the spectrum, and how we can support autistic individuals in living authentic and fulfilling lives. Autism spectrum disorder is a neurological and developmental condition that begins in early childhood and continues throughout life. It affects how a person communicates, learns, and interacts with others. The spectrum nature of autism means that there is no one-size-fits-all description of what autism looks like. For some, autism may involve significant communication barriers, sensory overloads, or repeated behaviors to self-regulate. For others, it may simply mean navigating a world where their thought patterns and social cues differ from the norm. At its core, autism shapes the way someone understands and connects with the world, creating unique challenges and many opportunities for growth. The term spectrum is key when discussing autism because it conveys the wide variation in experiences. Some individuals may require significant support in handling day-to-day tasks, while others may be highly independent and excel in specific areas like art, mathematics, or technology. Autism is as diverse as humanity itself. It's important to avoid generalizing or stereotyping autistic individuals because their needs, preferences, and abilities vary as much as anyone else's. In the past, autism was described through a series of separate diagnoses, like Asperger syndrome or pervasive developmental disorder not otherwise specified, PDD-NOS. These terms attempted to categorize different experiences within autism. However, as our understanding grew, experts recognized that these distinctions weren't always clear-cut. In 2013, the term Autism Spectrum Disorder was adopted to create a unified diagnosis, encompassing the wide variety of autism traits within a single spectrum. When we talk about autism, there are a few key traits often associated with it. Communication differences, which could involve nonverbal communication, delayed speech, or unique speech patterns. Sensory sensitivities, where individuals might be highly sensitive to noise, textures, lights, or even smells. Repetitive behaviors like rocking, hand flapping, or other actions that help with self-regulation or emotional expression. Repetitive behaviors like rocking, hand flapping, or other actions that help with self-regulation or emotional expression. Repetitive behaviors like rocking, hand flapping, or other actions that help with self-regulation or emotional expression. While these traits are common, they aren't universal. Each autistic individual experiences the world in their own way. One of the most well-known characteristics of autism is how it can shape communication. For some, this means relying on nonverbal methods like gestures, facial expressions, or assistive communication devices. Others may be highly verbal, but use language in unique patterns or phrases, often referred to as scripting. Understanding these differences is essential. Communication isn't always about what's said, but about how it's expressed and received. Valuing different communication styles is one step toward fostering better understanding. Sensory sensitivities are another key aspect of autism. For some individuals, everyday experiences, like bright lights, loud noises, or the texture of certain foods, can feel overwhelming. This heightened or diminished response to sensory input isn't a choice. It's part of how the nervous system processes information. Understanding and adapting to these sensitivities, such as providing noise-canceling headphones or creating calming environments, can make a huge difference in an autistic person's comfort and well-being. Emotions can also be experienced and expressed differently by autistic individuals. Some may find it difficult to identify or verbalize their feelings, while others may express emotions noticeably through laughter, tears, or actions. It's common for individuals on the spectrum to experience intense emotions, which might lead to frustration or anxiety in unfamiliar or overwhelming environments. Recognizing and respecting these emotional responses is key to building stronger connections. Autism is often misunderstood due to stereotypes and misinformation. Some people falsely assume that all autistic individuals lack empathy, are intellectually impaired, or are uninterested in forming social connections. These misconceptions are not only inaccurate but harmful, contributing to stigma and alienation. The truth is that autistic individuals experience emotions, empathy, and relationships in deeply personal ways. Breaking down these barriers begins with education and an open mind. Autistic individuals bring countless strengths to the world. Their ability to focus on specific interests or their creative problem-solving skills can lead to incredible achievements in art, science, technology, or beyond. In fact, many people on the spectrum have talents and abilities that allow them to approach challenges with innovative solutions. Recognizing and celebrating these strengths is an important step toward truly valuing neurodiversity. Repetitive behaviors, often referred to as stimming, are common among autistic individuals. These actions, like rocking, hand flapping, or tapping objects, serve a purpose, often helping to regulate emotions or manage sensory input. Rather than seeing these behaviors as problematic, it's essential to understand them as meaningful, natural expressions that provide comfort or relief to the person exhibiting them. Social interactions can feel different or more challenging for autistic individuals. Things like eye contact, facial expressions, or understanding social norms may not come naturally, leading to misinterpretations or misunderstandings. It's important to meet autistic people where they are, acknowledging and respecting their preferences for communication and social settings rather than forcing conformity to neurotypical standards. Despite progress in understanding autism, many individuals still face significant challenges, ranging from barriers in education and employment to societal stigma and misdiagnosis. These hurdles make it harder for autistic people to fully participate in daily life or access necessary resources and support systems. Addressing these challenges requires both systemic change and individual action, from inclusive policies to cultivating empathy in schools, workplaces, and communities. Diagnosing autism is often complex and multifaceted. While some are diagnosed as children, others may go into adulthood without an official diagnosis, leading to feelings of confusion or exclusion. An accurate diagnosis can open the door to support and resources, so timely recognition of autism traits is crucial. Early intervention, for example, can positively shape an individual's developmental trajectory. Creating supportive spaces for autistic individuals is essential for inclusion. Simple changes, like clear communication, sensory-friendly environments, and flexibility in social or work settings, can make an enormous difference. When we value the needs and contributions of autistic individuals, we create a stronger, more inclusive society for everyone. Autism isn't something to be fixed or cured. It's a part of human diversity that deserves respect and celebration. Advocating for acceptance means seeing autism not as a deficit, but as a different and valuable way of experiencing the world. This shift from awareness to acceptance fosters a deeper connection between autistic individuals and their communities, creating opportunities for meaningful engagement and growth. Many autistic individuals are powerful self-advocates who share their experiences to educate and inspire others. Their voices are vital in reshaping the narrative around autism and highlighting the importance of neurodiversity. Listening to and amplifying these voices is one of the best ways to learn about the true experiences of autistic people. Autism Spectrum Disorder is an essential part of the fabric of human diversity. By understanding its complexities, challenges, and strengths, we can create a more accepting and equitable world. Let's choose acceptance over judgment, prioritize inclusion over exclusion, and work together to celebrate the unique contributions of every person on the autism spectrum. Everyone deserves to be seen, heard, and valued for who they are. Through education and empathy, we can build a world where individuality is celebrated and neurodiversity shines.